Every country on Earth faces the exact same problem: scarcity. We have infinite wants, but only finite resources to fulfill them. To solve this problem of scarcity, an economy has to make three core decisions: what to produce, how to produce it, and for whom to produce it. Let's test this with a one-mark question from Cambridge. Which combination correctly describes features of a market economic system? In a free market, land and capital are owned entirely by the private sector, and resources are allocated by the price mechanism. This means there are zero government directives in a pure market economy. The private sector and the price mechanism act as the strict twin pillars keeping the entire system standing. A pure free market is rare in practice. Most countries use a system that bridges the gap, which leads us directly into question 2. Define a mixed economic system for 2 marks. This diagram shows a mixed economy in action. We are balancing two distinct groups: a private sector driven by market forces and a public sector guided by government directives. It is a deliberate compromise. By utilizing both the price mechanism and state instructions to allocate resources, neither the private firms nor the government hold absolute control. Let's expand on those basic decisions with question 3, a 4-mark question asking you to explain 2 key resource allocation decisions. First, an economy decides what to produce, choosing between capital goods like factory machinery or consumer goods like clothing. The second decision is how to produce. This means finding the most efficient method, whether using capital-intensive machinery or a labor-intensive workforce. To secure full marks here, avoid vague descriptions. You must use the exact terminology of the basic economic questions: what, how, or for whom, and back them up with specific manufacturing examples. Now we hit the critical mechanism of the free market in question 4. Explain how a market allocates resources. Think about the specific forces at play before we break the answer down. Looking at this supply and demand graph, buyers and sellers interact. Where these forces intersect, we establish market equilibrium. If consumer demand increases, price rises. That higher price acts as a signal, providing a profit incentive for producers to reallocate resources to that good. The examiner report highlights a major trap here. Candidates often write vaguely about land and labor. A market allocates specific resources through the precise, product-level mechanics of price signals and the pursuit of profit. All these concepts culminate in question 5, an 8-mark evaluation asking, discuss whether or not a market economic system benefits an economy. Free market benefits include efficiency, lower prices, and maximum choice through intense competition. But profit-driven firms cause market failure by ignoring external pollution costs and underproviding public goods. Examiners warn, never confuse pure markets with mixed systems. Explicitly discuss these specific market failures. Mastering this 8-mark question requires proving that while the price mechanism is highly efficient, it risks these specific failures, differentiating this pure system clearly from a mixed economy. By anchoring yourself in the exact definitions of the private sector and the price mechanism, you can confidently navigate everything from a single-mark multiple choice to a complex 8-mark essay.
Fundoo Tutor is a personalized learning platform that helps students succeed in Cambridge, IB, and other international curriculums with expert mentorship, structured learning support, and engaging resources.